and welcome to The Goods. I'm JoJo Liebler. You know, it took Mother Nature a while to get old man winter into our state, but cold temperatures are here to stay. So what do we need the goods on more than anything? Heating. I'm going in where it's warm. Now is the time when you want to make sure that all your heating equipment is operating efficiently and safely. So joining me is Paul Ryan. Hey.
How you doing, JoJo? Just did a double check on the fireplace. All set to go for another year.
Fabulous. Now Paul is with Minneapolis St. Paul Plumbing, Heating and Air, and I want to bend your ear about this topic a bit, okay?
Okay, sure.
You should have a furnace inspection done by a licensed, bonded technician.
Right. Well, you're dealing with an energy source. So you've got gas or electric. Do not leave that to amateurs.
Gotcha. You know, I know that most furnaces in our area are fueled by natural gas, so I suppose there's the potential for gas leaks.
Right. Well, you can smell a natural gas leak, but also there's carbon monoxide. It's colorless, it's odorless, and it can kill you.
Yeah, but I have a true story with that. I had a technician inspect my furnace, and it was red tagged because of potential for carbon monoxide.
When our technicians come out, they've got the proper tools. They can do the analysis and make sure that they've got everything they need to check out your system, kind of like that one.
So this is a scope of some sort?
That's a scope, that's a camera.
Cool.
When our technicians come into the home, they look for a number of things. The first thing is just good gas pressure into the home. They'll also check for combustion. A good indication of that is a good blue flame. They'll also check the burners. You want to make sure that you don't have any dirty or clogged ports, maybe half a flame. They also want to make sure that the heat exchanger is working properly and that there's no cracks. That's where that scope comes in. The camera can look right inside there. And also venting, very, very important. If you retrofitted your furnace, they want to make sure that the venting's all proper, and they'll do that.
Paul, I know if you've been living in your house a while and the heating equipment is getting older, you should have it inspected every year. But what about the types of accessories or other types of equipment that are associated with the heating system?
Well, you know, they say the furnace is not just for breakfast anymore.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of add-ons.
Keeps breakfast hot, though.
It does keep breakfast hot. But our technicians can come out, they can assess your indoor air quality, they can suggest things like air exchangers, so you'll have fresh air into the house the whole time.
Yep.
Humidifiers to make sure that we maintain that proper quality. The thing about our technicians, we've been around about a century, so we've seen a lot of the different situations around, and it really has helped people out.
What's great about that local experience is you know what it's like to work in an area that has freezing temperatures, sub-freezing temperatures.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, frozen pipes, that can be a real problem.
Well, if your furnace quits working, you're probably going to have frozen pipes. The problem is if you're leaving for just a couple of hours or leaving for a couple of days, your furnace could quit working, you could get frozen pipes. That could mean thousands of dollars worth of damage, thousands of gallons of water in the house, so it's a good idea to have it checked out.
Oh, yeah, well, that's great advice. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
That is Paul Ryan with Minneapolis St. Paul Plumbing, Heating and Air. And now you've got the goods with all kinds of cool tips on your heating equipment.
Coming up, bring home the holidays with Gerton's.